Hi, Diane. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium and physical energy healer. As you know, this is not an exact science. So, when I tell you what I see, hear, feel, you might have to think outside the box a little bit. I might say things that sound completely silly. They may not have happened yet. Just write it down, keep it in mind. And she wants to start out by riding her bicycle down a path. She's not in town, she's in the country, totally away from all the city hubbub. And every so often she throws her arms out as she's riding at top speed. She says, I'm free. I am so free. I am so happy. She's talking about being uplifted, just totally all the burdens. And she's showing me chains that are totally, they break and they fly off of her. She said, no weights, no problems. She says she's holding a white daisy and she's smelling it. But she's not just smelling it, she's almost like absorbing the smell of it, just like she can't get enough of it. She feels so beautiful. So, and then she shows me her chest area, kind of right in the middle, and she says, it's healed, it's better, it's gone. Done with that. She's coming over this way, and she's coming over here, and she's leaning down in my ear, and she whispers, tell her that I love her. Thanks for the support. Back to the old grindstone for you, whatever that means. She says, but love what you're doing. Love what you're doing no matter what it is, and if you don't love it, get out. Do it for the love. And it's funny because I had a poll to, she pointed towards a certain deck of cards earlier before I started. So I pulled a card for you that she wanted me to, and it's, darn it, I can't get it on there straight. Go with the heart. So that goes right along with what she just said. She wants you to go with your heart, not your, she said, get out of your head, get out of your head and quit worrying about what others think. She wants you to follow your heart. Instead of worrying about all the things you have to do, she wants you to follow your heart. She says there's a trip that you're planning or you're going to plan, or that you want, maybe this is where following the heart comes in. Or there's a trip that you really want to do and it would be glorious for you. And she wants you to please follow your heart and do that. And then she wants you to follow your heart, and I'm not sure if she's writing or painting because she's doing it down, so I don't know if that it would be painting, but I feel painting. That it's, so either the writing or the painting, she says, will be something that will kind of, she's showing me cobwebs in the head. Take the cobwebs out of your head and let your thoughts go to a happy place that's just for you. It's only for you. She's mentioning a dog. I can't tell how big he is. His tail is, it's not straight. It's kind of got fur on it. She's making a point of showing me this tail. First I thought it was going to curl, but now it's just got kind of a whoop in it. Looks like kind of a furry, wiry little dog. Sorry. She's showing me a ship. Ship on the ocean. I would say ocean because it looks like an ocean liner. So if this is a cruise that you're wanting to go on, she's just kind of giving me images right now. She's showing a beach. She's showing water. And she's showing what looks like a big ship on the horizon. So either you just did this or you're going to do this. And she says she's going to be there because now she's sitting. she's sitting in a lounge chair with her feet up. She's got a foo-foo drink in her hand with an umbrella. She looks like she's on a cruise ship. So if you just did this, she was with you, and if you're going to do this, she's going with you. Sorry, I can't tell what she's doing yet. Now she's dealing out money. Dealing out money, and then I see the word okay above it. So the money that you're going to have to spend will be okay. It will be okay. It will be replenished. She's showing me a really young male child, dark hair. I can't tell how old he is, and I kind of stink at ages. She stays right by this boy's shoulder. When he's sitting there working on something, she's right there next to him, kind of trying to whisper in his ear. This looks like a child that is still here, but he's, don't hold me to the age, please. 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't tell for sure. He's sitting down. She's one of his guides. She's trying to nudge him in the right direction, and then she mentions the heart. So she's also trying to put the love into his heart. Keep him happy, not sad. She's kind of coming in different than most of them do. I'm getting a different energy from her, so it's a little different. When she was here, she had kind of a knowing. She just knew things. She knew what her outcome was going to be. She knew things that were going to happen. She knew how do I want to say this? She knew how, I wouldn't say it was, dang it, I don't know how to say this, over the top intuition or anything, but she just knew. And she was good with it. She knew, sorry, I'm not getting this out right. She just knew the way this was going to be and the way that was going to be, and that it was okay, and just would be okay with it, and that's the way it's going to be. And she knew what her outcome was going to be, and she was fine with it because she had accepted it. And she says, now I'm at peace. Now she's showing me, you don't call them a scooter, I don't think, scooter, but it's got the handle, It's not like it's not a motorized thing. It's one that you push with your foot, you know, like the skateboard, but with the handle on it, you know, as you hold on to. But it's a scooter, but it's a two-wheeled one that you push with your foot. I have no idea why, so I hope you do. I just have to tell what I see. They never waste a message. There's always a reason for the message they put out or what they show me. I don't have to know what it is. Now she's showing me a turtle. She says you're going to know. She's holding a bell up and she's ringing it. Just a single bell's about this big, around, well, a little smaller than that. Just a bell that she's going like this. So you've been hearing this bell, but maybe not paying attention to it, and you're going to hear it now that you know. You're going to hear this little. It's not chimes. It's not like my chime sound out here. It's a single bell, just ding-a-ling-a-ling. And you're going to hear this every so often, and you're going to see a picture of a simple bell like this. That's her trying to get your attention. That's going to be one of her signs to you, is this ding, 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 ding. And now she's kicked back long ways on the couch with one leg straight out. She's kind of making a point of it, but she's sitting not upright on the couch, but sideways, you know, with her legs stretched out on the couch straight, and the other one's bent. Sorry, I can't do it here. The other one's bent up with a bowl of popcorn, big bowl of popcorn in her lap. She says we shouldn't take life so seriously. We shouldn't worry about the things that we worried about. We should sit back and eat popcorn with the ones we love more often. To hell with the rest of the stuff. That's not what's important. She says, you ought to see what I get to see now. Not sure what that means yet. She's showing me a rainbow. That'll be another sign for you. These signs do not have to be the actual physical thing. They can be a picture. They can be on a billboard. They can be on a bumper sticker. They can be on a TV. They can be a word that says bell, rainbow, things like that. It can be on Facebook. Whichever way she gets it across. She says she gets to see the rainbows up close and personal. She comes up and puts her arm just really around your shoulder, like really around you, and hugs you tight with that other hand on your other shoulder. So at some point you're going to feel, and she's showing me the right one, so I'm assuming that's the one you will feel. It won't feel like a real hand. It'll feel like a little bit of air, just a little wisp of pressure that's different than the shirt you have on. You know, it'll feel like something, but most of the time it doesn't feel like the actual physical sensation of a hand being there. Sometimes it does. I've been smacked before when I got really out of hand one night. They can, but it takes a lot of energy, and they usually don't. Because if they can get it across, like sometimes they can they'll touch your hair, they'll try to touch your head, and it'll feel like when a fly lands on your hair, you know, it's there, but There's nothing there. She says, I love you, sis. Thank you. And she's getting really kind of loud when she says this. And she says, thank you for everything you've done since I've been gone. I appreciate you. I needed you. They still need you. I'm grateful for you. I'm happy for you. And then there was a little rainbow. And she holds up that daisy and she says, don't forget to stop and smell the flowers along the way. Don't get too serious. Kick your heels up. She says, if you go for a walk by yourself in nature, and she's showing me pavement, so it doesn't have to be out in the country, because she's showing me like a side street or a park or something, I can't quite tell. I see a street and a sidewalk, but it's quiet. There's no steady stream of traffic or anything, so it's a quiet. If you just go take a walk, you're going to feel her. You're going to feel her and maybe even hear her. She says, go to nature. Get away from the pavement, go to nature. Go to nature and walk and talk with me. Let me help guide you now. That's what sissies are for. She means sissies as in sisters. Like sissy. My sissy. My sister. She said, this is my job now. Let me help you. It's my turn. And she's, uh-oh, sorry. I don't know how to stop this thing. She's walking along, but she's walking beside the bicycle. And she's pushing the bicycle along beside her. She turns around, blowing you kisses. Telling you, I love you, sis. I still got your back. And at one point in there, she showed me herself with really long, dark hair. She says, I can be as beautiful as I want to be now. I can do anything I want to do now. And I'm happy now. And then she goes, I'm free. As she's walking away. And there's that dog I couldn't quite describe. He kind of looks like a wire-haired terrier or something. Still got that tail that's kind of, he's a light-colored dog. So this is a dog that somebody has had, doesn't have to be her, but somebody has owned this dog that was very close to her, and she has the dog with her now, and she wants them to know that. So she showed the dog twice. Got short, kind of woolly, wiry hair. She says, I'll be back. I am back. She said, talk to me, I hear you. Okay, gotta run. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium. Let me know if you have any questions. We can always try to clarify something that you may not understand. I don't understand. I just have to give what they show me, and hopefully you understand what they show. Love you, Diane. See y'all later. Much love.